You know, the interesting bit is about it all is that there is, in the United States alone, two consecutive, you know, two entire days, if not two entire nights, where one can buy a lot of explosives, a lot of fireworks. The next thing after that is many people act like it's not possible to take on the USA government, or put more precisely, the United States military. People seem to forget that, you know, that it's the United States people, not a foreign power. You know, it's not Russia, it's not China that is supplying us with our troops. It is you and I that is supplying United States with their military. Now, obviously, many folks probably done reported me to the FBI. I would not be surprised. But, you know, but as I was saying, obviously, the only reason why I haven't done anything my darn self and kept, and keep talking out my ass is because no one listens to me. And that's the biggest factor. All right? That's the biggest factor that not even the CIA realizes. Or they realize it and whatnot and have taken it into account. But the average Joe hasn't realized it yet. That the only reason why no one has rebelled against the United States is because, you know, well, they don't want to. Either that, or they have this myth that they're unable to take on the United States and its army. When, like I said, you and I make up their army, more or less. Especially the healthy individuals of our, society. Not only that, but people be like, "Oh well, United States has drones, so do civilians." You know, people also point out that the United States has the capability of, you know, creating, rockets, guns, blah blah blah. And last time I checked, rednecks do that on a fucking daily basis. What do you think makes the most amount of rockets per year? Sure, don't get me wrong. You know, don't get me wrong. There's entire companies dedicated to creating fireworks. But it doesn't change the fact that you still got these rednecks out there that is innovating all the time. Then you also have these YouTubers. Then you also have these YouTubers that creates fucking Iron Man suits in their back garage. And I'm just sitting here like, there's enough people out there that has the, money and technological know-how and the understanding to do it. But at the end of the day, what it boils down to is this. All right? What boils down to is this. People still got the idea that we can fix things through the use of voting. Either that or, it's impossible. The Confederate Army had the capability of defeating the Union because they had the best soldiers, the best, tacticians, generals, you name it. The only reason why the Confederacy lost was because they were not getting supplies. That's the only reason why the Confederacy lost. supply chain issues. That's it. As well as aging technology. Well, now I say that out loud, it's more like a nuance of factors, but people gets my idea. So, yeah. And before anyone goes off the rails and be like he's for the Confederacy, I'm against slavery, so I'm not at all for it. And I'm one of them believers that the Confederacy would have inevitably either fallen apart or inevitably reunified with the Union, one way or another. It would have just taken a lot longer amount of time than you know than what it did. But back to it all. It's doable. Just need to find people to do it.